At which point a flower is perfect? Is it when it is still a bud? When it has bloomed? Is it when a seed is waiting to be planted? Or is it when it starts peeking out of the ground for the very first time? Or is it when it finally withers, fulfilling its decomposing role and returning? I am Seiiti Arata from Arata Academy, and exploring this question might change the way we face ourselves and how we face our challenges. You know, until recently, I would have answered that the flower reaches its perfection when it blooms. As a matter of fact, that's the way we choose a flower in the flower shop, isn't it? But there is another way to say things. We can see the flower as being perfect and unique no matter what phase it is in, and with all its challenges, its functions, its way of being that can't be duplicated. The fact that a flower is now colorless or scentless, that doesn't take away the charm of the seed, of the bud. It's actually the opposite. The seed is the possibility, the beginning. The bud represents its first wind. Beauty resides in the process. It lies in the path, in the continuous journey. That is a different way of seeing things than the one that looks as beauty. It's just that specific moment, frozen in time, a blossomed flower. Thinking about that is accepting that everything else is disposable. It represents time wasting, pain, discomfort, waiting. You know, the first car I bought was a used one. It was really old, but so sweet. It had manual windows, 2 doors. Of course, no air conditioning, nothing fancy at all. It was the simplest model I found, and I paid for it in cash. I have no clue how much work I did, how much I had to save, but I paid in cash. And that gave me enormous joy. Not because of the car itself. I'm not the type of guy who's passionate about cars. I still drive an old car today. I don't really care much about it. But every day I spent working and saving, it was a joy because that work had meaning. Every walk under the sun, every minute waiting at the bus stop, everything was very important and was part of this process of buying my first car. And I can imagine right now a lot of people who don't see things this way thinking, oh, geez, that sounds awful. I don't want to wait because I want things now. And perhaps they will be in debt just to have it now and pay for it later. I personally think it's always better to work first and then enjoy everything after. But these are different choices with different consequences. But this kind of duality, it will always be present no matter what process you're facing at the moment. It can be, like in this example, saving money to buy a car. It could also be training hard to be in shape, or studying hard to be ready for a difficult exam. It can be anything. I can choose to relax, to enjoy the ride. I want to enjoy the journey. I'm understanding each step's meaning. I'm enjoying the present moment. Or I will choose not to know how to enjoy this ride. So I'll be continuously waiting for that final destination. I will be anxious about that. I don't enjoy the present moment. And I keep thinking about the future or longing for the past that will never come back. It is more or less like this duality between appreciating a flower in all its stages or just waiting impatiently for that seed to finally become a flower. I imagine you have a lot of goals, and that is good. Perhaps you are already starting something big, which is amazing. And my message is, enjoy every moment. Don't rush it. Accept each stage that you're going through, because the joy resides in the journey and not in the final destination. And as paradoxical as it may be, by choosing this way of thinking, you will reach the end with more consistency than those who don't appreciate the journey. Because anxious people will give up halfway through. Enjoy the ride and you will be on the road long enough to reach any place. May you enjoy and live every special moment with the people you love. I am Seiiti Arata from Arata Academy. All the best for you, and you can visit our website arataacademy.com to have access to more videos.